interview. So is confidence that important?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I have a story about this.
Mm-hmm.
When I was a new graduate, or
Okay.
just about to graduate, I had an interview with a credit card company in America. At that time, it was very, very small.
Mm-hmm.
And today, 20 years later, that credit card company is the biggest and most successful in America.
Mm-hmm.
So I had, the interviews were all case interviews. They give you an example of, oh, we're going to do this marketing campaign. And then I had to analyze
Okay.
whether it was a good idea to do it or not. And I did great in all the cases.
Okay.
And I had the final interview with the founder and CEO,
Wow.
this guy named Nigel.
Oh, you remember?
I remember very clearly. It was 20 years ago. I still remember. And he gave me a very tough case. And he asked me to work it out on the board.
Okay.
So I did it on the board, and I explained what I was doing. And I said at the end, this is a good program, we should do it.
Okay.
And he said, are you sure?
Okay.
What about that? Are you sure about that?
Mm-hmm.
And then he said, and I said, yeah, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
And then he said, okay, I'll make you a bet.
All right.
If you're right, you get the job.
Mm-hmm.
If you're wrong, you have to go home right now.
Okay.
And you know what I did? I was like, well, I'm pretty sure, but I'm not really sure, but yeah, I think so, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I didn't get the job.
Oh.
And what I realized later was he was testing me.
For your confidence.
He was testing me on my confidence.
Mm.
And I didn't pass.
Mm.
And listen, when I'm interviewing people,
Okay.
I don't want someone who says, well, I think I can do the job, but I'm not really sure. I want someone who says, I know I can do this job. Because it reminds me of something Henry Ford said.
Okay.
Whether you believe you can or you cannot, you are correct. If you believe you can do something, you probably can do it.
Yeah.
But if you believe you can't do something, for
Yeah.
sure you cannot do it. So confidence is very important.
But how about too confident? Like, I believe I can do it, I can do everything and stuff like that.
Oh, that's a problem too. Yeah. If you're too confident, it means you might not have a clear idea of reality. So for example, if you come to me and you say, oh, I can make your company #1 in marketing on a $200 marketing spend.
Okay.
Because I'm great. I'm going to say, okay, you don't know what you're doing. So I'd say be confident, but be realistic.
So keep them balanced.
Keep them balanced.
Okay. So let's talk a little bit about AmJam Scholarship.
Sure.
So one of our criteria for the AmJam Scholar is the leadership potential.
Okay.
So how do you yourself define a leader?
It's very simple, Tweety.
Okay.
A leader is 3 things, just 3. You're a leader if you have an idea. Have you had an idea?
Okay, sure.
Okay. You're a leader, #1, if you have an idea. #2, if you talk to others about that idea. Have you done that?
Have I?
I'm sure you have.
Oh.
Have you ever told your friends, hey, I have an idea, let's try that new place for lunch?
Oh, that's also an idea.
That's an idea. Okay, you talk to others about your idea. And then #3, take action.
Okay.
Anyone who has an idea, talks to others about the idea, and takes action is a leader.
So it means that when I ask my friends to join me for lunch at that new place, that's also leader.
You're being a leader. You're having an idea, you're talking to them, and you're making something happen. You take action. Listen, you don't have to be a manager or CEO to be a leader. A leader is very simple. You have an idea, you talk to others about your idea, get them excited, and together you take action. That's it. And what I look for is people who have done that as students. Have you been involved in a student activity? Have you been organizing? I'm involved, I'm an advisor to a student group at Economic University called the ISEC, which is an international business student group. And they organize activities, fundraising, and do all kinds of things. And they have a lot of opportunities to learn leadership and learn organization. These are things that you don't get taught in school, not here in Vietnam and not in America. So I encourage students, before you graduate, get involved in clubs and activities and take leadership positions if you can. And by the way, a leadership position doesn't mean you're president of the club. It just means you had an idea,
Yeah.
you talked to others about your idea, and you took action together. You're a